What's up, everybody? We are back again for another podcast. Just sitting on the couch, enjoying some time.
The quarantine
far. Just having some discussion and stuff. How y'all been?
I'm good. I'm ready for this to be over, but we got some more time coming up. It's only April 9th, 8th?
They keep pushing it back.
I don't know.
That's when we're recording this, but when this is published, it may be done.
Yeah, maybe.
That's true.
Who knows?
That's true.
No.
Yeah, they keep pushing it back.
I get to wear my jorts all the time.
Yeah.
That's true. Aaron doesn't even care.
Nope.
Yeah.
She doesn't care. She loves them.
Yeah.
I think they look
That's
good.
a total lie. She hates them.
Have you thought about shaving your legs?
Oh, man.
I have not till right now,
You should.
but I've been really thinking about
you
it.
should commit. If
So,
you're not going to do it in quarantine,
We'll see about the next video. We'll see what happens.
Bet you won't. No,
I apparently have to do it.
No,
If you
you
use the
do.
word bet.
So
You
for
gotta do
about
it.
a year and a half to 2 years, I used to shave my legs.
I'm a biker, dude.
For real?
I wasn't a biker.
I ride my bike.
What'd you do it for?
These
I
are
I lost a bet, and I had to do it, and then I liked it so much.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
It's
I
awesome.
know a lot of people that shave their arms, like guys that shave their arms.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You
Like
just
for
have to
real,
do it often, right?
for
Yeah.
real. When you shave them, and then put your sheets up over the bed,
Ooh.
feels so good. I know that's not
It's
typical.
a super. I wasn't ready for this
I
conversation.
know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It was amazing though, and it was unbelievable.
Man, I'm learning all
I'll
sorts
take
of
your
things.
word for it.
I know.
Yeah, I'm
It's
probably
okay.
not gonna
It
shave
feels
my
like a
legs.
lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Mhm.
So,
This is so weird.
Off to a
Anywho.
strong.
anywho, we'll move from that to. Do you think that you can describe yourself in 5 words?
Describe myself in 5 words.
In 5 words or less.
Nope.
Are we just describing Josh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Describe
Describe
Josh
Josh
in
in
5
5
words.
words or less.
I'll go first, so you guys have a baseline
Yeah.
to work
So we
off
know.
of.
So we know what's on the board.
Yeah.
Hunk of burning love. That's me.
Human version of jorts.
You are doing sentences.
It didn't have to be. It could be 5.
You could, yeah.
5 extravagant.
Relentless.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That was your 5th word because you're only
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say talented.
And what
Musical.
Bless up.
Musical.
Oh, this is sarcastic. Got it.
Funny.
Yeah.
Bless up. Wait.
John needs a raise.
Great boss.
Great vibe.
He just said these are sarcastic.
Well,
You
I
put money
I
on
feel
the
you. I
line.
appreciate that.
Money
fool.
changes people.
A fool.
A
A fool.
A fool. That's 2.
3.
That's a strong insult. Is you're a fool.
No. Not like you're a fool, like you're ignorant, but like a fool.
Like in the Bible.
No,
The
like
words
you
kind
don't.
of
You don't care. You're a goof.
He's
a
a
fool.
goof.
A
A
goof.
goofball.
Yeah.
Goober.
Yeah.
A goomba, if you will.
Yeah.
A jubilee,
Yeah.
if you will.
It said 5 words or less. That's all I got.
There you have
A
it.
goof.
Hey, comment your 5 words. I'd like to know.
5
Oh,
words or
yeah,
less.
that could get dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
We'll
I've got
censor.
I've got thick skin.
Yeah, that was my other one. Thick skin.
Describe Josh in 5 words or less.
My mom will watch this.
Yes.
Mom, do it.
Oh, please.
Yes. What's something that everybody does, or that everyone does that looks stupid doing? Things that everyone looks stupid doing. There we go. Found it.
Trying to chase down and pick up a ping pong ball.
Tripping over your feet.
Yeah, because you gotta bend over weird, and it takes weird hops, and people
Yeah.
just look goofy.
You look like you're 1 to 2 years old again, trying to learn how to grab
Sword
it. So
to
they
grab
like
it,
run
too.
to where it was. And
It's so small.
oh.
Every bit of coordination just goes out the window.
I think
It's like a peg. It's like darts off one way.
maybe like eating watermelon.
Yeah.
Like a big thing of watermelon. Like you can't do that and not look like
Sure,
a 4-year-old.
That's true.
Or traditional wings.
Yeah.
Like, get 'em on your hands, get 'em on your
There's no way
face.
to be like.
But I love traditional.
Oh,
dignified.
yeah, 100%.
It's the
I don't
only-
even
It's the
care.
only way to eat wings.
Right.
If I wanted chicken nuggets, I go to Chick-fil-A.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's church, bro. That's so cool.
That's church.
I'm not having no boneless wings.
That's
Yeah.
true. Adult
Putting
chicken
on
nuggets.
putting on socks in a hurry while standing up.
Oh yeah.
You're bouncing.
And you always have to you have to put
Like
over and over again, 'cause you
me, like crew socks.
yeah, or better yet, like shorts, stretchy shorts, and you get your foot caught in it, and you're pushing down trying to.
Yes.
Putting on clothes while standing up, anything waist or below is funny.
Yeah.
Have you ever put on the wrong one first? Like you have a routine, you go right then left or something
Yeah.
like that, and then you flip the order, and it feels so weird.
Ever done that?
I accidentally, I was putting on some shorts the other day, and I put my left foot in first. and
See,
I
I
was
always put my left foot in first.
but I do my right every single time, and so I put my left foot in first on an accident. I guess I just lost my train of thought, and I was like,
left brain dead.
I didn't know what to do next, so I took them off and
It's crazy.
redid
I
it.
thought I'm gonna do that tomorrow
Try it.
and see how my day
It's
goes.
so weird.
My day might go better.
Who knows? Might be the
Maybe
best day
that's
you've
all
ever
I
had.
need to be happy.
Yeah.
Finally.
I think trying to kill something that's flying, like a fly, a gnat, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then you try to get other people involved. And
Nobody
you're
can
it's
see
over
it."
here. It's over.
No one can see
And
it.
all of y'all
There's
are
a bug, guys.
just
Yeah.
clapping in the middle of the
You
air.
walk
That's a good one.
When you walk into a spider web, it's like people immediately become like a ninja, trying to chop through it. They're trying to pull stuff off of their face. It's the worst.
That's true. Walking into a spider web is terrible.
The
Because then
worst.
you think the spider's on your face.
Yeah.
And it feels like you never get it off.
Yeah.
True.
Or
I
when
still
you-
feel like all of the spider webs that I've walked into in my life are still on my
still
face.
Or when you get a hair in your mouth.
I think there's something deeper. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm done.
And then you're like,
I'm about to throw up right now just thinking about it. Gag.
It's so gross.
I hate loose hair. It's the worst thing for me.
and then what's worse is when it's not your own. You're at a restaurant, it's in
Oh,
some
no, I'm done.
dip,
Oh yeah, no, there's no
yeah,
food.
done.
and then you accidentally,
I
and
won't eat the rest of them.
then all your friends see you, put it, but they don't tell you.
Who
What?
does that?
It's a very
Well, watch him. He's
specific
gonna put a hair in
example.
it.
They're like,
It's a very specific example.
Yeah, those are all good ones. Look,
People look dumb.
yeah, people look stupid.
People falling over in general just makes me laugh.
I love people falling.
Yeah.
I sit here and watch by myself after the boys go to bed.
And I,
sometimes.
No shame in anyone who laughs at me whenever I fall over.
Yeah.
I may be a little
Mhm.
embarrassed, but it's funny.
My
It's
favorite
funny
thing on
when people
YouTube is to
fall.
watch people falling videos.
Really?
You remember America's Funniest Home Videos? They had those sections of just people falling.
Yeah, it's
It's
amazing.
just so funny.
It's good.
It's so funny.
Love
To
it.
me, it's funnier the older you get. I think it's funnier.
Yeah.
Older people falling. Not super old because something
Don't
could
be
happen.
insensitive.
Something could happen. But
Sure.
He loves old people falling.
no,
That's
not
what he
like
just
that old
said.
because I don't want them to get hurt. But as long as I'm not
Let
scared
the
about them getting
record
hurt,
show.
then it's funny.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So, looking stupid. What everyone looks stupid doing these things. But what's something that you wish you could do well, like a talent, or like a gift, an ability? What's something that you wish you could do really well,
So
and why?
for me, I know I can sing really well, but it's playing an instrument well
To go along with
while I sing well.
it. Yeah.
So I really wish I could play the piano. I think that would accent my voice really well.
Yeah.
I thought you could play piano.
You're
I
covered
can play
up.
the Rugrats theme song.
You did it in the sermon one year, right?
He forgot to.
Almost.
I almost did it in a sermon one
He
time.
forgot to hit the note.
I took drum lessons one day.
Did you really?
Yep.
Why'd you quit?
Because it wasn't good.
It was one day.
I realized
good
I
at
realized I couldn't keep a simple, just one-handed beat going. Like, there's probably no hope.
I've
I think
always said
anybody
that you
can.
don't
You
have
just gotta
rhythm.
start somewhere.
I'm done. That was like when I was in 5th grade. I'm done now.
You're
Piano
too
would be
far
mine.
gone.
Piano.
Go along my voice.
Probably painting. It'd be cool to paint. What?
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. I just picture John painting in a little
John-
hat,
Imagine John
Oh,
playing
yeah,
the
that-
show.
just with this.
Not all painters wear that
Just
hat.
this. So what is that thing called that has all the paints on it?
Easel.
No,
that's not it.
the thing they hold.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
hat.
know
I could
what
just
it's
see
called.
you doing
Paint tray.
in your house at your
Maybe
new
I should-
house.
Maybe I should do a
on the
video
porch.
for the NEXTGEN Instagram of me painting things.
Dude, if John,
Imitate
imagine if John
Bob
had
Ross.
a painting show like Bob Ross.
I'd love it
That'd
so
be
much.
amazing.
It would be amazing. I'm sorry I laughed. That was really mean.
No, it's fine.
Happy accidents.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. I'm
Painting.
done.
Painting, that's a good one.
There's no such thing as a mess
I
up.
don't want to poop on your dream.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine.
That's-
It's never gonna happen.
That's insensitive. Something I wish I could do really well.
I think musical, anything musical.
Like being a musical.
No, no. Like be able to do something musical. Like I like the piano, guitar, that kind of sing.
Yeah.
I can't sing. I'm not like you.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not gifted.
Not many people are.
I'm not a prodigy.
Yeah.
But just anything musical. I had a short stint of guitar lessons. It took 2 weeks. There were 2 meetings, and I couldn't get the C. I just couldn't get it. He tried to
It's a
teach me
hard
one
one.
chord. I couldn't get one chord.
It's hard when it gets up on those thin strings that hurt your fingers at first.
Yeah,
I get
I
it.
just couldn't do it. And then my parents bought me a drum, snare drum.
One drum.
Yeah, one drum.
Yeah,
And they're
start,
like,
start small.
yeah. And I just got bored. They thought I'd like it because it was loud, but I didn't like
He
it.
likes loud stuff.
He's a loud guy.
Alex, I know like it's probably hard for you because you're like really good at everything, right?
That's not true.
I know.
He set himself up for that.
Did he?
What's the next question? It would be awesome to be able to jump super, super high. Like, where I could just dunk on anybody. Like, put a quarter on top of the backboard.
Oh,
like,
that high.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just be a freak athlete where you can just jump super high.
That
I
would
would
be
love
cool.
that. Either that or just be unreal at golf. That's like
You
my,
are pretty
my
good,
dream
though.
career.
Already.
My dream career would be like a pro golfer. Imagine that. You're making like millions of dollars and you just get to be outside and walking
just
these
walking around
beautiful
grass
pieces of
all day.
land. That's amazing.
I'd have
Get
to
to
take a
walk
lot
on
of
the
allergy
grass.
medicine.
Really? You have bad allergies?
Yeah.
Well, it's,
That's why I'm not a professional golfer.
don't let somebody catch you coughing or sneezing out there.
I know.
This time.
I
'cause,
know.
Professional golfer.
You know,
You're really good though. Already.
I mean, I'm alright.
You're the best golfer here.
It's true.
I don't know, John.
He's the best basketball player.
I'm the
Yeah,
best
he is.
basketball
He is
player
the
in the
best-
room. I'll
yeah.
accept that.
He
I'll accept
beat us all in
He's
horse.
a prodigy.
I'm the
I
best
still,
at pigs,
I
yeah.
still
Pig.
will never
I'm the best.
forget that. Midnight game of pig. John whoops us
That's
all.
the third time that's happened to me in my life where I've stepped on a basketball court and somehow was just
Oh,
consistently good.
I thought he said that's the third time I've ever stepped on a basketball court.
Whoa.
I was about to be just
No.
ripped to shreds.
God's hand sometimes just comes down
That's all
He
God.
and
he was
guides the ball.
He filled you for that purpose.
He did.
Oh,
And he knew it was like the
God.
first time I was hanging out with y'all. He's like, he needs to be impressive.
He
tonight."
needs a win.
He needs a win.
He needs a win.
That's not the first time.
It was like the first time we hung out though.
Yeah, it was.
I feel
That's
like
true.
it wasn't, though.
You've
That
been here
was
like
in-
6
that was in,
months.
like,
5
Yeah,
months.
it was like one of the first
That
like
was in April?
You'd been here since November.
Yeah.
Yeah. was like March or April.
I don't know why it felt like. Well, it was the first time we were way together, and like the first time we were. Like
it was a big moment in our
It was our
stayed the
first
night.
week.
Hey, it was big for him. Just cool.
We were together
Yeah, no.
overnight together.
I remember that. It was
you
super
know?
big.
Overnight, first sleepover.
Yeah, we had a sleepover. It was just a new
And we had
thing.
that Whataburger
We went
experience.
to Whataburger.
with Trent.
Let tell that story.
All right.
Let's tell that story. I think it needs to happen.
So, a couple years ago, before we went to camp,
Was this
it
2018?
was the four of us.
No,
at
this was
camp.
last year.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
2019.
we took a pre-camp trip, the four of us and Cameron, right?
Yeah.
And we took a church van, one of
Faith
our
Baptist.
Faith Baptist church vans, and we drove down to the beach after a church on Sunday morning. We're gonna see the place Monday afternoon and come back, like super quick.
Yeah.
And so, of course, when you headed down there, we want to stop at Whataburger on the way. So for dinner, we stopped at Whataburger, kind of Montgomery-ish,
Yeah.
Alabama,
Just a little south.
and off the interstate. Pulled up in our church van, ordered. So there's a guy working there. He may be watching this.
He is. I hope so.
He might.
He might.
Shout out Trent.
His name's,
Shout out
his
to
name's Trenton. And our first interaction was at the counter with
Oh
him.
my gosh.
Adam was like,
So
tell that part of the
Yeah,
story.
yeah. So I'm at Whataburger. I'm allergic to mammal meat, which that's a whole nother story. And so at Whataburger, there's only a few things I can get. And so like, I was like asking in between two things. I think it was like a barbecue chicken sandwich, and then there's brand new jalapeno
Hot and spicy, yeah.
hot and spicy sandwich. And so I was like, hey man, what should I get? Like I'm between these two things, and like I guess you didn't get that question a lot. And he just goes, do you like it spicy? He goes, do you like it spicy? And I was like, yeah. He goes, I got you. And then just like walked to the back and told him, he's like put like extra jalapenos or something on it. And I was just like, just that quote of like, do you like it spicy? I was like, what in the world? So that's our first interaction with him. I'm like, all right, just a weird interaction. I'm going to move on with my life.
So we went and sat down, ate, we're eating, almost finished eating. And Trenton walks up to our table and says, is that y'all's van out there? We're the only people in the restaurant.
We're the only people in the restaurant.
And so we're just eating. John's at the end of the table, and he says, y'all got room for one more?
To clarify, that's the only part I heard.
Okay. And we were like laughing. That's kind of an awkward question. Like, we don't know you. You're this weird. John just shouts out, "No, sir!"
I was full.
So he
I had so
thought
much
How
that
dare
Trent
you
was talking
suggest
about
you
another
come with us?
sandwich
Yeah.
when Trent was actually talking about going for a ride with us to the beach. And so Trent just like broken-hearted walked away.
He's like, this is my escape. I'm getting out. Like,
He thought he was going to go to the beach with us.
These guys
And we
really
dropped
don't
back
wanna
off,
be
but
friends
John
with
said, no, sir.
No,
Like,
sir.
adamantly, you
Leave us
cannot
now.
ride in this van with us. So, Trenton, man, next time we come through
we're not taking
Montgomery, we'll leave John in the van.
We're sorry, Trent.
My
We hurt
bad.
your feelings.
So
I was
funny.
But
full
also-
of the double stack.
But also, to be fair, no, sir. You're not.
yeah.
You can't ride with us to the beach.
You're a stranger. You're not
Yeah.
coming to the beach with us.
Stranger danger.
Yes.
So
And it's a 15-passenger van. There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course
yeah.
there's more room.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
room. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why did he ask us?
So then we go down. We finish our trip. We're like, what just happened? Get in the van. Continue going down to the Laguna Beach Christian Retreat Center. Shout out. And then that night is when the basketball game happened.
Mm-hmm.
The basketball game. John beats us all in pig. And so that next morning, of course, because we don't have a Whataburger in Memphis, we're like, the only thing we're eating is Whataburger. So we get up the next morning, go to Whataburger, and so we're all sitting there, and you gotta get that Hubby Bubby Chicky Bicky.
Yep.
The Hubby Bubby Chicky Bicky.
Honey
For-
butter chicken
yeah, there
biscuit
you
for
go.
newbies.
Yeah, for
Hubby
newbies.
Bubby
Get out of
Chicky
here. So we all order our breakfast and stuff, and we sit down, and like it's like 8 o'clock. I don't wake up till like 11, even if my eyes are open, and so like, And so we're all sitting down there, and so my back's to like the room, and then I think it's like
You're the first one to get
Alex.
killed.
Yeah, first one to get killed. Alex is sitting there, and then I think John's sitting across from me, and then Josh and Cameron. And this guy walks up. I don't. What company do you
It's
work
like
for?
a pest control or something. No, or like a
Animal control
Oh, yeah,
or something. And it's like
Yeah.
one of those trucks that's got like this big old wrap around it.
Yeah.
And he goes, and he asked the same question. Is that y'all's van out there?
We're like, oh no.
Oh no!
people in here, dude.
We're the only-
Yes.
Said that y'all van outside, and we're like, yeah. And he goes, I see that y'all are Baptist. We're like, yeah,
Oh, man, I
Faith
forgot about
Baptist.
this.
And he goes, so like, are y'all like Calvinist or like,
Oh man.
or like whatever? And so my back's to him, so I'm like, Amy,
Yeah,
I'm not.
both of us just sit there.
Yeah,
like,
I just sat
somebody's
there.
gotta take it. It's too early.
I'm like, man, you ain't messing up my and so I just look at Alex and I'm like, this is you, bro. And so this man just at 8:00 in the morning, barely introduced. No, he didn't even introduce
No.
himself.
No.
Not till after.
Not till after. And he asked us, hey, are y'all Calvinist? And then just like spills his guts about.
I hope he's doing well.
Yeah,
Hope he's doing
I hope he
well.
figured out his question, man. I really do.
But
I remember him
literally-
saying we left. He said, "Hey, if you guys come back down here, hit me up. My number's on the truck."
He said that.
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Got you.
I forgot to get a picture of his truck.
Scott, I think it was.
I think it was.
I think his
Scott.
name was
I
Scott.
think you're right.
Scott with blank animal
I don't
control.
know. Yeah.
It's like wanting to talk about
Man.
Calvinism at 8 in the morning, man.
Yeah.
I
To
just
random
rolled
guys
out of
with
bed,
Yes,
man.
dude.
Strangers in a Whataburger.
Yeah, strangers. Don't even introduce yourself. Hey,
Trying to
man,
enjoy my 100 butter chicken.
what'd you think about Calvinism?
But after he gave us a little more context into it.
Yeah, his
It
whole
was a
church
little
and
more-
stuff.
No, it was a good question. It was.
It
the
was.
fact that
It was
just
just
the
like-
time of day it was.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like-
dang, dude, you're
Yeah.
starting off hard.
Set us up for the question. Don't just like.
Hey, my name's Josh.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Josh, this is my
Whoa.
story. Oh man, what that was
That's
a
a
crazy
great
trip.
trip.
Things happen at Whataburger.
Yeah, that's kind of why I torn it off. I guess.
Also, don't roll up in a church van because they'll just.
Yeah.
Hey, that Wendy's honey butter chicken biscuit though, the
it's
new one.
good. I love
Hey,
it.
no, it's not bad.
I dig it.
It's pretty good.
It's got higher quality
Life hack.
chicken.
Life hack:
Gosh, here it goes.
honey butter chicken biscuit at Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
Go there, order one of their chicken biscuits, spicy or not, and then ask them for a side of honey butter. You have to do it yourself, but it's fine. They'll give you a little container, got some honey butter in it, and it's hot enough. Just pour it on there. It's so good. So good. So good. All right, well, we're going to end our time like we always do. A little bit more serious of a question. Not so much stories about Whataburger, but just a topic that we could kind of go around the room, just who and why. But who is a mentor that impacted your life greatly? Who's a mentor, personal, like that you know?
Yeah.
Not necessarily like a book or somebody like that, but who's a mentor that greatly impacted
Yeah.
your life?
I go. It's pretty easy. One for me, it would be Ryan Johnston. He's a pastor at Faith for like 9 years. He did college ministry, then he was a missions pastor. But when I was in high school, he had just came on as our college pastor. So I was in high school. For some reason, he just kind of took me under his wing. And before I really even got serious about my walk with the Lord, he poured into me and he said, man, I want to meet with you. I want to disciple you. And I didn't even know what that really meant. But even when he could tell that I didn't want it or I didn't like, didn't excite me, he would still just pour into my life and hang out with me and come to my games with me. And like it invested his life in mine to where it did end up developing into a discipleship relationship when I was in college. And I served under him at Faith before he left. And so, that would be him. He just invested in me even when I didn't want it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's pretty powerful.
I'd say there's several. I mean, it's never just one, but one that's kind of I think about a lot is Cameron Beach. Cameron has become one of my best friends in the world in the last like 7 or 8 years. But just watching the way that he lives his life, he's maybe the hardest worker that I know. He works hard and he tries to do everything excellently, but he doesn't demand any sort of thank you or recognition for that. Now, all of us need to be recognized at some point, but he doesn't go looking for it, and I think it's just a picture of a humble, hardworking person, and so he's a lot like my dad in that regard, and so it's that sort of quality is the type of man that I want to be, and so he models that really well.
Yeah. I think for me, David Jett was one of those.
It's not me. I'm just kidding.
You're one of them. I just
Yeah,
didn't want to
yeah,
say it
yeah.
because I don't want to make
I'm
it
just
weird.
kidding. It was a joke.
Immediate guilt. No. Like, I'm just kidding. I think David Jett. I think just like the time I was at in my life, I was just. I mean, I was saved, but like I didn't really like care that much. Like I feel like, there's a time in your life where you move from like saved to actually like, man, I'm every day. This is what I want it to be about, regardless of if you're in vocational ministry or not. I think there's a moment where that happens. It was just the timing of everything and just the patience he had, because I was just a knucklehead and I didn't really like. Looking back, I always think like he dedicated like Tuesday nights and stuff to hang out with us, and there were times where we just would goof off and stuff. And the patience of him to say, "I'm looking to invest in y'all." It was a group of us, but.
Was that a youth pastor?
No, as a pastor.
Okay.
A real pastor.
A real
Yeah,
pastor.
yeah.
Like real-
Youth pastors aren't real pastors.
I just didn't know who he was. So, are we thinking a mentor can't be your dad?
It can.
Can be.
Absolutely, me anybody.
I think it was my dad.
Yeah, I'll change mine to my dad.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the most obvious one, but I never, like,
It's probably God.
me and my dad have always been really close, and I've never, like, there's been a youth pastor when I was young who was a lot to me, but it was never, he never invested in my life like my dad did. And so I'm going to say the cheesy answer and
Not
say
cheesy.
it was my dad.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I thought you were going to say it's my mom because I was homeschooled.
It's my mom. Well, my mom too, though. My mom, I don't want to talk about my parents the whole podcast, but we were homeschooled, so my parents like sewed into us so much day to day. I mean, my mom
That's cool.
before school every day we had a Bible study.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Anyways, this isn't a homeschool podcast.
I mean, my
I can tell you how great homeschool is, but
yeah. I mean, my dad too, for sure. I think we could also.
yeah, we could all say dads.
I could,
Yeah.
you could name probably 6 or 7 people for a lot of
Yeah.
this. Like Stephen Durbin is one that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Third.
there's a ton.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, that's all we have. Appreciate y'all tuning in again, and we hope that we'll still be having these conversations and everything, and we'll see you next week.
Love you guys.
Core 4 out.
Core 4.
We out. We out.